is it's unlike any other in sport. As both teams made their way out of the tunnel, these folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New Orleans Saints and the Atlanta Falcons. The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. On 1st and 10, Gregory. And nearly picked off there, almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
52's the mic right here on there, right? 52's the mic. We don't want this.
To throw again, Gregory. To the right side and complete to Hurst. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Brings up
not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun, Gregory. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a 1st down for the Falcons. Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Looking to throw. Gregory. A very quick pass to Ridley. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 11 yards there. 1st down. Pretty solid start for the rookie here on this first drive, Charles.
Able to have some confidence, stepping back into the pocket, move around a little bit, find open receivers, and deliver. That just means his confidence is going to continue to grow because he's getting more and more comfortable with each completed pass.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, Gregory. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Swanson. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on 1st quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
This pass into the hands of the running back, Todd Gurley. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. Operating from the gun, Gregory. It's caught. Jones. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 23. It's a gain of 16, first down Falcons.
23-yard line.
Off play action. Gregory. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Give the sack to David Onyemata, the product of Nigeria by way of Canada.
Tremendous read and reaction by the defensive tackle. And frankly, partner, it's not that often the DTs have that type of easy access back to the quarterback. Never bought the play action fake.
Off the play fake. Gregory. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. It's a gain of 7, and they're going to face a third down.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So if they can get him going. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Hayden Hurst, his second touchdown on the season. And the Falcons take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Well, these guys scored touchdown after touchdown in that win a week ago. So how do they come out this week? Same way. They got that momentum going, a touchdown on the opening drive.
I think it's safe to say that they're in a groove, isn't it? I mean, a lot of times we've seen where teams have scored a ton of points the week before. The very next week struggle to score almost as if they used it all up. Not in this case. This group appears locked in.
You're going to have to make some adjustments if you're on the other side of that football.
25-yard line.
Play action, Greer. This one caught by Davis. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. That one goes for 24 yards.
And the Saints first down.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Out of the gun, Greer. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. Give him 6 on the play, and it'll make it a second down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
A gain of a yard.
Looking at this now, you got a couple more cracks here this close. Sneak it.
I don't think you even go into a huddle. Just line up, snap it, and fall in behind those guys into the end zone.
2nd and goal from the 1. They'll run it with Kamara. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Touchdown.
Alvin Kamara. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And it's no good. He misses the extra point, and this remains a 7-6 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
2-yard line.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Back to throw. Gregory. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
Following the penalty, it's Gurley. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. It's a gain of 11.
At the 34-yard line.
After one, a one-point game, 7-6.
Falcons 7, Saints 6.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the gun, Gregory. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
On first down, it's Gurley. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. Operating from the gun, Gregory looking for the end zone. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. From the gun, Gregory. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
To throw on 3rd down, Gregory. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed, but all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
Bullock's kick is good, but now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. So now then, the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. They'll try and push it in with Gurley. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons will extend their lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front. Offensive line collected victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Bullock good on the extra point, and the lead is up to 8. Now following the touchdown, Hofrichter to kick off. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for it. Circle around twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Greer on 1st down. Flush to his right. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Greer. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. A shotgun snap for Greer. They will find Davis. That's complete. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. From the 50, here's Greer. Flushed out right. Now this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Picked off by Dayon Buchanan. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. When he went on the move there and started rolling out, I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
Looking downfield for Jones. That's going to be caught. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons are able to show off their quick strike ability. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they had scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Now following the touchdown, Hofrichter to kick off. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And we will not see a run back here from Harris.
25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again. Greer. Forced out to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And that is incomplete. The tight end Josh Hill was the target. And that'll make it 3rd down.
The scoreboard tells a story for him, a little bit bleak, and while it's not quite desperation time yet, it's definitely getting close, but the defense reads the scoreboard as well. They're going to back up and make them really earn it.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Greer rolling to his right. He can run for it. Oh, now Greer, he fumbled the football. And the Falcons grab it. And they are going to get this one back, it looks like. So nearly like-for-like fumbles, but they hang on to this thing and keep it a turnover. So the turnover forced, and a wonderful job on a big return.
And how about the convoy that got created to help him get all the way back upfield? I mean, that's the part that people miss on. That's practice. That's worked on. It doesn't just happen in a game and everyone rallies. They discuss it prior to, and everyone knows their role when they create a turnover like that.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Going to flare this one out to Gurley in the flat. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Second down and 12 at the 19-yard line. Operating from the gun, Gregory. And he's got him. Got his man on the end route. Complete. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 7.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's got the 1st down as he gets it to the 8. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this 2nd week of the regular season. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
A quick throw complete into the flat out left. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A touchdown saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. From a yard out. And the Falcons push further out in front.
And remember, partner, that's a rookie quarterback back there. Apparently, he's getting the hang of this NFL thing pretty quickly.
Had 3 touchdown passes.
They did tell us that. Bottom line, he's really good.
Extra point up and good by Bullock. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
27 on the play.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Greer operating from the gun. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spent too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. This is the correct call.
And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Third and goal now, mere inches from pay dirt. Now it's Greer off the bootleg, sliding out of the pocket. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Marlon Davidson gets to him well behind the line of scrimmage. That is a loss of 17 yards. Now Will Lutz, who went to college a stone's throw from here at Georgia State, comes on for the field goal attempt. On the right hash, it's a 43-yard attempt. And Lutz puts this one through. Well, not the best first half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board before half.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the second half.
Four seconds. So probably should have opted for the touchback.
10 at their own 19-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something that
can you hear me?
Somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into
Jesus,
a big play.
fuck.
That's what you usually run in this situation.
We'll go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You just feeling it.
And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game.
I fucking hate college, bro. I hate it. Hate it with a fucking passion. I wish my professor would shoot himself.
The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And the half will begin with a touchback.
I got to give myself more credit. I thought I was stupid, but I'm only borderline stupid.
The Saints
God,
offense on
who the
field,
fuck
ready to get
traded
their drive
Chris
started.
Jones
And
to
tough win games if
Josh?
you go field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
Fine.
Now, because as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder. It puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score.
About to lose another fuck.
He'll rifle this one deep right side.
Bro, last night's game between you and me, that shit was ridiculous.
Couldn't hang on third down.
That game had me on the edge of my seat the whole game.
Downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion is
I'm so glad I'm caught up with college work, though. I had to do like 2 weeks of college work in one day.
Play action. It's Greer. And almost picked off. I guess the good
I had to take a fucking exam. I thought I was going to fail it, but I didn't watch the videos. I didn't really study. I didn't do shit. I just went in there, took the exam, and that fucking exam, I took it and all, and I made a 6.
Bitch ass, nigga.
It's been a struggle all
I'm only
game
borderline
for them on
stupid.
offense. This was a chance to maybe provide a little bit of a spark with a punt return. Unfortunately,
That nigga Perry nigga sent his folded that
special teams the
nigga.
third phase, but you see here it can be the first phase.
Where you been,
That is
JT?
so true, right? It can
work.
ignite it one way or the
You done
other.
fell
and
off the
boy,
face of the fucking
that didn't help
earth,
them at all.
muting me, calling me a bitch, and trash, and bullshit.
First down, it's Greer.
I said, God damn, I thought we was
And
friends.
nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
It's 2nd and 10.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long game,
I wanted
or
to
make people
fucking
miss
dance so
downfield.
bad this
They've
morning.
got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
I hope C-Web makes the playoffs in my league so I can fucking shit on him.
You've got to be able to throw guys open, and when you read zone, you've got to stick it
He
in there
messaged
before
me
your
saying,
receiver gets to the
bro,
next
you act
guy
like
in
I'm
the
just
zone.
complete shit. I
Otherwise,
said,
you
no,
bring him
I'm not
into the
acting.
play.
You
And
are
that's
complete
precisely
shit.
what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. This will be caught inside the 10. And able to get him down, but he
Beat his
does reach
fucking
the
head
5.
in. Bring him back
They're
to
able to
Clyde.
convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Try to pound it in, Kamara.
Damn, this man's got Tevin Coleman too. Jesus Christ. Like every time I play, you were
Every team we ever talk to that
Payne
continues to
or
run the ball in a game, even
any
when
of
they
y'all
haven't had much
motherfuckers,
success,
y'all
all
got
talks
Tevin
about
fucking
attrition.
Coleman.
Know that if you keep running it, eventually good things are likely to happen. It's been a hard go in this game today, hasn't it?
Yeah, this defense, they met pretty much every challenge in front of them this afternoon.
They're still trying to run the ball, but they're not finding much space.
And he takes it across and into the end zone.
Hey, just make sure y'all are following the rules.
Because
I'm finna start watching streams, and I'm finna get real fucking petty with it.
Here to that deficit. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Yeah, we're just gonna run around him. That's a genius fucking idea, Jordan Brooks. You got a direct V line,
Fuck you
but
going.
you want to chase his asshole. Fucking ignorant. Jesus fucking Christ. Lord fucking the soul.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
Yeah, just a little bit of water. Damn, JT. Hey, JT, come on out here with us. Out here at
offense out there for their next drive. They've got to right the ship. They had a great first half, but the lead has really gone down.
You ain't trying to come out here, bro?
You always talk about the adjustment to the adjustment. They've got to adjust right here.
And I think a lot of it is just mentally. Get back to doing what you were doing well in the beginning of the game, but a lot
I'm
of
fixing
that
to get a
is playing without
$5,000 check when they do.
That sense of pride and fire that sometimes goes away a little bit when you build up a lead. You think you got it going, and you also think at any moment I can go ahead and go back to the way it was before. You and I both know it's not that easy once you get off the gas a little.
Yeah, they don't want to see this lead diminish anymore. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
So the face mask, quite a blessing there as they'll start out harm's way with a 1st and 10. From the gun, Gregory. This one caught by Ridley. They'll take this to the other side of the field before going out of bounds. It's a gain of 16, 1st down Falcons.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
The left side completion to Jones. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
So niggas don't drop the ball.
That's complete. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Josh, real deal, running like a little bitch right now.
Down territory, even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. They'll try and pick up the 1st with Gurley. And he's able to get it to the 31.
Pick your fucking play. I don't have all goddamn night.
It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
They had yet to run the ball at all on this drive, but 3rd and short, definitely was a great time to dial one up.
There's a 1st down throw that's complete. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. 2nd and 1.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
God, Josh, come on, pick your fucking plays. You don't pick your plays, I swear to God, I'm leaving this and going to bed. And taking the fucking force with
His throw caught right around the 6. And he'll take
not
it
even fucking
into
move the play that dumb shit.
Calvin Ridley.
Take my happy
his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Falcons will add on to their lead. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
35. Saints 16. Sterling Hoffrichter to kick off for the...
Now following the touchdown, Hoffrichter to kick off. And this carries into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
This game.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
Your motherfucking play.
When you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because
God damn.
You have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some
You run like a bitch. You act like a bitch. Like, just pick a fucking play. How fucking hard is it?
51 yards. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described.
There you go,
Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
So much about defending the pass is being able to be right there at the moment the ball gets to the receiver, and he was right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
On 2nd and 10, Greer. And his throw here is going to be incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here and 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range, so now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
Letting one go deep for the end zone. Got a man open. It's Thomas. It's a touchdown for New Orleans.
Touchdown.
Michael Thomas. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Saints get a bit closer. And they're able to cut the deficit to 12.
Makes the score Falcons 35, Saints 23.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. The 3rd quarter has not been kind to them. After they built that lead at intermission, they've seen that lead shrink.
And how much of that is simply execution? How much of that is maybe you lose your edge a little bit because you got
We've had an injury-plagued season all fucking year. Lost DK last game. Lost Tyler Lockett for the rest of the year.
Extra plays or plays they haven't run that'll be effective and get them back moving again.
They'll be looking for something here, anything to seize that momentum back. And he's taken down here by the Saints. The sack coming from defensive end Cameron Jordan. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
So after the sack scenario, you certainly don't work on too
just make me shank fucking kicks now. That's awesome.
From the gun. Gregory, short throw underneath to Hurst. And he gets
thought we fixed the kicking issues.
To the 29 before he's out of bounds. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Throwing on 3rd and long. Gregory.
Can you just hike this up?
Throwing left side, it's complete.
That's good.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd.
Does anybody else get annoyed by playing Josh?
Conversion anyway. 2 first downs have him up near midfield.
Like, this shit's not even fun. He just takes his sweet ass time to pick a fucking play.
And he's got this down to the 35. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
I'm fucking sick of this.
Incomplete. He was looking for Todd Gurley, but now it'll be 3rd down.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back.
I'm going to get on here and cut up with y'all's asses, but I'm probably not going to last Madden 20.
The Falcons on 3rd down. They've been outstanding. 7 first downs and 8 tries.
It's fucking trash.
This will be 3rd and 6.
EA has made they done fucked it. This game's so fucking loose.
From the gun, Gregory. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he'll be taken down shy of the 25 that he needed. He'll be a yard or 2 short.
It's so much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a 1st down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. And Bullock will put this one through, and that will make this now a 15-point advantage. So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays. Yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get
God,
that.
hit me with fucking light.
Sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends later with another 9-play drive that culminates in a touchdown when they wear down a defense.
It's literally check down fucking Central.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored point.
Oh, now Greer, he fumbled the football. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the 2nd half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
So they keep the ball, but work to do on 2nd and long.
What's up? Who? Ash?
Operating from the gun. Greer looking long for Thomas. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
I remember Coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. On 3rd and long, here is Greer. He steps away to his left. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the return
I wish I could just sit at home and fucking play Madden all day, like an unemployed ass nigga.
Partner, we always talk about
be real
possessions
fucking
being at a
nice.
premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt,
I'm about
and in
to
a big
boot a
way.
lot of people for
Ball
this
up
shit.
to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure
If
right.
you unemployed and
That's
sitting
off
at
the
home.
mark, incomplete. Got out of the pocket, didn't look like he had anybody
What the
open,
fuck?
Charles, so
Oh
just
my
gets rid of
fucking
it.
And
God,
a good play by him.
bro.
If no
Like,
one's open,
why?
you have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice, get rid of it, live to fight another down.
This controller ain't got
They
much
do
more
get a
life
couple,
left.
but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass.
Okay, so man-to-man twice.
He down hard there. He was ready for that running play.
So did you just forget the rules, Josh, or like how's this work? Because I'm fixing the bullshit.
On 3rd down, Gregory.
And if you don't get the fuck off my string, I'm really gonna boot you.
They need. Picked off at the 25, and his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Oh shit. That's a lie.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to
I've
get
caught
their
him watching
drive
my stream
started.
while I'm
The
playing
interception
twice.
was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. 36 yards on the play.
But they didn't ease into that drive right out of the turnover. They go for the big shot downfield and hit it. A lot of teams have that opportunity, but not every coach is going to green light that type of a play call. I love their aggressiveness.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Greer. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
At the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Hey,
2nd
Siri,
and 5 after the
call
5-yard
Chris
completion
M.
on 1st down.
Oh my god. What the
From the
fuck?
gun, Greer. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the
Yeah, I
long
know.
way out
I'm
there, but
calling
it'll be
Chris
3rd
about
down.
something else.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Snap the fucking
Greer looks
ball,
to throw
Josh.
again.
Snap the
And this is
goddamn ball.
intercepted.
Like, come
and that should
on.
do it. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
I had to put it mildly. Look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
Gregory on the
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Gregory. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40.
Yes.
Take it down. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
Would you shut up? Damn.
I'm so fucking done with this game. So
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Shower is, so somebody can fucking take off.
Operating from the gun, Gregory. And he gets this one to Ridley complete. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
I don't see it on Facebook.
4 yards on the pickup.
I don't see it.
2 minutes
Why
left
the fuck
to
you gonna
play
tell
in
me
this
that I'm
football
invited for
game
something that I
here
don't see on my own
EA
Facebook?
Sports.
I'm not in it. I didn't see it.
So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. He's